Welcome to Agricultural Statistics. In this video we are going to see how to carry out a factorial randomized block design analysis in R software. The example is taken from this book. We have three factors: paddy variety, plant protection schedule and irrigation schedule. The paddy variety has two levels, V0 and V1, that is ADT31 and Vagai. Plant protection schedule has two levels, P0 and P1, that is old practice and new schedule. And irrigation schedule factor has two levels, W0 and W1, that is local practice and new practice. Here the dependent variable is yield. So 108.2 is the yield that is obtained in the first application for 1, that is V1, that is Vagai level of paddy variety, then 0, that is uh, P0, that is old practice of the plant protection schedule, and again 0, that is local practice of the irrigation schedule. So this is about the problem. Let's switch to Excel. In Excel we will arrange the data like this. First I will write replication, that is capital R, then V, P and W, these are our three factors, then followed by yield, that is our dependent variable. I have taken another extra dependent variable, that is plant height. The aim here for taking this is I want to demonstrate you that we can carry out simultaneous analysis of more than one dependent variable by just writing one line of code. So we will write the corresponding values of the dependent variable in context to the R, V, P and W. So once we arrange the data in the Excel, we will give the name FRBD in capital, and then we will import that data into the RStudio. Here the first step would be to import the dataset. So click on the import dataset, select from Excel, then click on the browse, then select your file and click on import. Okay, now we will open the new script. We would be using DOE Bioresearch package. If you had not installed it, click on the install, make sure here it is CRAN, and then write DOE Bioresearch, and then click on the install. Make sure the system is connected to internet. This will install the DOE Bioresearch package in your system. Now I had already installed it, so I will not do that thing. Here in this checkbox I will click. This will load the DOE Bioresearch package. Okay, so this DOE Bioresearch package has function for factorial RBD 2 factor, factorial RBD 3 factor. If one wants to go for 2 factor FRBD, click here. We would be seeing factorial RBD 3 factor. So I will click here, and this is how we need to arrange the data or arrange the variables in the script. So first we want to store all this thing in the output variable, then FRBD 3 factor. So FRBD 2 factor, 3 factor, so we will select 3 factor option. Then first thing that we need to write is the data. So here our name of the entire data is FRBD, but here first thing we need to write is the dependent variables. So our dependent variable are yield and plant height. So they are located on the first, second, third, fourth, fifth and sixth. So we want to use this fifth and sixth column as a dependent variable. So I will write capital FRBD, then square bracket, fifth to sixth. We want these two. If you have if we have three variable, then I will write fifth to seventh. Okay, then comma. First we need to write the replication vector, so we will write replication, then comma FRBD, then we will write these three factors, separating them by comma. FRBD dollar, we have written V, now we will write P comma FRBD dollar. So Now we had written all this thing. Now the last thing that we need to write is multiple comparison test. So if one wants to have LSD test, then we will write 1. If one wants to have Duncan test, DNMRT test, popularly known as, then we will write 2. And suppose someone wants to go for HSD test, then we will write there 3. Here I am going to demonstrate for the LSD test, so I am writing here 1. Okay, and just press Ctrl Enter. So all the analysis got stored in the output. Let's see what is stored in the output. Okay, so first thing that is given, first analysis is given for the yield dependent variable. Then here it is given as ANOVA. So we can see that the factor A is significant. Here our factor A was variety. We have written V first, then factor C, that is our third factor, that is irrigation level, is significant, and interaction between A and B, that is variety and plant protection schedule, is significant. Rest all are non-significant. So this is the interpretation from the analysis of variance. Okay, then we have R square value 0.742, that is 74.2% of the variation present in the dependent variable, that is yield, has been explained by the model. Here we get the SEM values for A, standard error of mean SEM, then standard error of difference for A, and all the possible combinations of A, B, C. Then we have Shapiro-Wilk test result. So Shapiro-Wilk test is for the checking the normality assumption, and here the p value is 0.932. okay, that means here conclusion is also written, so normality assumption is not violated. Okay, then we have the LSD results for all the combinations, but we have to look for only for the significant one. So we will check for the factor A, then C and AB. So let's go for them. So for the first factor, that is factor A, we can say that the V0 has highest yield, that is 123.3, the mean of V0, and they both are significantly different from each other, V0 and V1. Okay, then we will ignore the B because B is non-significant. Here it is also written that all the factors of the B, all the levels of the factor B are same, so don't go for multiple comparison test, that is ignore this test result. Okay, then C. So our C was significant, so here we can see that W1 has a higher performance, has given better real in comparison to W0, and both are statistically significantly different from each other because they are not shown by the same letter. A and B, these are different letters. Then we will check for the interaction between A and B. So here the result is given on the basis of the ANOVA. The means of the levels of the interaction between A and B factors are not same, so go for multiple comparison test. And here we can see that the uh, level V0 and P0 gave the highest yield, that is 128.2, which was statistically significantly different from the rest of the three combination. So this was all about the interpretation. Okay, and similarly we will get all these things results for the plant height also. If you have 10 characters, then just uh, carry out a proper indexing in the script, and you will get the analysis of the 10 characters simultaneously just by writing one line of code. So this is the beauty of the R. And now we want this all these results is still stored in the R. We want this result in the PDF form or a Word form or other notepad form out of the system of R, I mean to say. So we will use this sync function. R is case sensitive, so sync must be in small lowercase, so sync. Okay, output dot doc. I want to store this in the document form. Then print what is the name, what is the thing that I want to store in this output.doc. So that means I want to store the output variable in this output.doc. So now I will write the sync and close. So nothing would be written in the sync. So I will select the third, fourth and fifth line, and then okay, sorry, yes, there is a spelling mistake. Output. Okay, now I will select this 3, 4 and 5 and run this line. So now I will search out. So all these analysis got stored in the document file on the Word file, and I can easily convert that into the PDF. So this was all about the analysis of the factorial RBD 3 factor. Thanks for watching it.